So is it actually worth buying the Bob Tall Tales? Well, in this video we're just gonna find out about that. Now, we know the final edition is going to be launched on the 19th of December, which is the Wasteland Edition. So I thought, why not be a good idea to make a video on whether if it's actually worth putting $30 down for the whole DLC. And you might just find this video the one that helps you out to make that purchase decision. But personally, I would say 30 bucks for the whole 3-pack DLC, because you're going to get 3 editions of that, is actually not that bad, because the amount of things you're getting in a DLC of this magnitude compared to the fantastic themes is night and day. And we're just gonna go and break it down. So first up, we have the first part of the DLC, which was the Frontier Edition, launched alongside Scorched Earth. Now this introduced skins, exclusive themes, weapons, gave new items, and also added quality of life. And every DLC we're talking about added a new world affecting mechanic. And what is that? Basically, for Scorched Earth, it was the whole shovel where you kill creatures and you get the treasure map, and then you use the shovel to dig up the treasures and get different kind of loot and different tiers of loot, which was an interesting aspect for the game. But now this was only locked behind the Frontier Edition DLC, and similarly even the Steampunk Edition, which is the second part of the DLC, also got the same kind of feature in form of traits. So traits was a global affecting feature again in the game, which was again locked behind the DLC. So this is the prime set of things that you get in every DLC. You get introduced to skins, you get exclusive themes, you get some new items, you get quality of life, and you get a new world affecting mechanic. So for the Frontier Edition, it was the Oasisaurus. It was 24 new items added in, 13 clothing skins, and the Frontier Structure skin set. And that amounts to $10, because if you see the whole breakdown, every DLC that is coming out is going to be $10, and after adding all 3 of them, you come to the conclusion of paying $30. Now if you're fortunate enough on this final DLC and Wildcard decides to put a sale, you are gonna get more for your buck. $30 is gonna be discounted, seeing that Christmas is here, and it being the final DLC in the Wasteland Edition, there is a high chance of having a discount. Now, coming to the second part of the DLC, which was released alongside Aberration, which was the Steampunk Edition, it introduced again the same set of things. It introduced new creatures, it introduced new skins, some exclusive weapons, it gave us new items, it added quality of life, and it added a new world affecting mechanic. And this is going to be the set recipe for every DLC that's coming out. So even part 3 is gonna have the same stuff probably, because there is going to be a new world affecting mechanic which will be locked behind a paywall. Now coming on to what we got was 2 creatures this time, which were the Cosmo and the Ling. The items dropped to having 16 new items compared to the 24 new items we got compared to the Frontier Edition in the previous map, and 17 clothing skins, which is more than the one that was in the Frontier Edition, and also the Steampunk Structure skin set, now all equating to $10 again for the Frontier Edition DLC. Now we have the finale of the DLC, which is going to be the Wasteland DLC, and so far we have a few things that we know we're going to get. So we are going to get a new creature that is going to be the Armadogo, and it's going to have new custom attachments and packs for the creature, which can be used for different kind of scenarios like medic, weapons, and other sort of stuff. There's a lot of combinations for the doggo. Then you get your battle rigs, which is basically the Mad Max inspired monster truck, which has the boosters, the weapons, different attachments. As claimed by Wildcard, it has 10,000 combinations, which is crazy and mind-boggling, because everybody can have a unique build. And as per the new key art, you can also have trophy mounts like the Megapithecus head, the Broodmother head on the vehicle, which gives it a nice little customizing touch, showing your dominance over the whole of ARK. Because imagine rolling around a battle rig having the Alpha Megapithecus head mounted and just showing off. It's kind of a cool little neat touch to it, don't you think? And as for the scene of the whole Wasteland, it's going to be a Mad Max inspired with a little bit of tech elements here and there. As for the clothing set, we already have a few which are up here. As you can see, they look pretty sick, and can't wait to try them and give them a spin. Now if we go to break it down for per DLC, how many items do you get? It's gonna be around 40 items per DLC. That is counting the creatures, which are going to be 2 or 1 creature, around 33 to 37 new items which you're going to get, which include the skins and the items which function on their own, And also you get the whole structure skin set, which comes around 40 plus items per DLC. Now if you take all three combined, because every DLC it rounds up to 33 to 37 items in total to 40-ish items, but if you count all three DLCs, take in consideration that every DLC had almost a similar amount of items or new things added, it's going to come up to a grand total of 120 items. That includes the creatures, that includes the skins, that includes the new world items that you're going to get to place and use, which is crazy because you're getting 120 items, even counting the creatures, for just 30 bucks. Now if say we count the creatures alone, we're getting around 4 to 5 creatures, and we still don't know if there's an extra creature for the Wasteland Edition. We only know about the Armadogo, but who knows, there may be a surprise second creature. But 4 creatures, just let's count 4 creatures. If we're getting 4 creatures and say per creature is 5 bucks, okay, so that makes 20 bucks just for the creatures and 10 bucks for the rest of the 116 items, which is crazy and totally makes sense to pay 30 bucks in my honest opinion. Because imagine the fantastic tames, you're just paying 5 bucks for a pyromane, just one creature. You're paying 30 bucks for a grand total of 120 plus items, which is crazy, and it just doesn't make sense. If this thing goes on sale on the 19th of December, which is gonna be when Extinction is launching and when the new and the final DLC is launching, you may have a pretty good chance of getting a Christmas sale or the final edition sale, you know. And if it does go on sale, it's a no-brainer buy. You have to go for this because there's a lot of world mechanics being locked, like the gene trade, the treasure map, and maybe a new world mechanic coming in the Wasteland Edition, and you may not want to pass that up, because if this goes on sale, it is really a bang for the buck. So yeah, that's pretty much my take on whether it's worth purchasing the Bob Tall Tales DLC. But in the end, it's gonna be your decision, so I'll leave it up to you. Comment down below, what do you think? Do you think it's worth buying the Bob Tall Tales now that we have all 3 DLCs finally out and knowing what content it has, as compared to before we were unaware of paying 30 bucks for 3 DLCs which we were not aware of what we're gonna get? But now knowing that we're gonna get so many items just for 30 bucks, are you gonna make that purchase? Let me know down in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video as it always helps with the algorithm. Share around so others can make a purchase decision this 19th of December when it's gonna be launched. But that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it informational. With that, Elso is signing off, and I'll see you on the next one. Till then, peace out.